Let me tell you something most people won't tell you. Posting is not the problem. The real problem is what to do after you post. Because a lot of business owners will post today, drop their phone, and hope for customers. Then later they will say that content is not working. But no, you are just not making your content work. So in this video, I'll show you exactly what to do after posting, so you can actually turn your content into customers. So if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Abasiofon Emmanuel. I'm a brand strategist for busy business owners. I help them get customers online while they focus on running their business. And on this channel, I share tips on content, positioning, strategy, and AI. And if you want more practical videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel right away. Now, I want to tell you something. If posting was enough, everyone would have been making money online. But the truth is, the people who are getting extra results are doing extra things after they post. After you post, there are 5 stages: the immediate actions, expansion phase, conversion phase, closing phase, and repost phase. Most people stop at stage 1. That is why they don't get customers. So ensure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you the things you should do in these 5 stages. So the first stage we have here is the immediate actions. This is what you should do immediately you publish your post. Now, the first thing you need to do when your post goes live is to stay active, at least for the first 20 to 30 minutes, if possible 1 hour. Once you post, do not disappear. This is a mistake a lot of business owners make. Don't post and dump your post there. You have to stay active for these few minutes. Now, what are you to do? For those few minutes, you have to stay online. You have to watch for engagement. It is very, very important, because this few minutes determines if your post will be static or your post will travel far. Now, why is this very important? It is very important because early activity tells the algorithm that your post matters, that your post is important. I want you to know that every platform has what you call algorithm, and the algorithm of every platform wants users to be on that platform. So if your content is something that people are not interested in, the algorithm will stop pushing it, because it doesn't want people to go out of the platform. So when your content looks like something that people are interested in, it will keep pushing it to more persons. So that is why you have to stay active online and also watch for engagement. Because this way you are telling the algorithm that my post matters, my post is important. So when someone comments, you have to stay online to reply instantly. So if you are offline, you won't be able to know that, oh, there's a comment on my post. So that's why you have to stay online. If you disappear after posting, you're basically telling people that your content is not important. And this way, the algorithm will detect your post and will limit the reach of that post. The second thing you need to do is reply comments fast and smart. Very important. Don't just reply to people's comments. You need to build conversation. Replying to people's comments is not enough. You have to reply in a way that there are further replies on the post. This way, it builds up to conversations. And this is what you should do. Reply every comment. Even if they are much, try to attend to them immediately. Because if you say, oh, let me reply some of them, or let me come back for some, you are still limiting the reach of that particular post. Remember what you said in the first point. Now, next thing you should do is ask a follow-up question. This is how it turns into conversation. Don't just reply, like make it end there. Ask questions that will build up conversations. So instead of you saying, oh, thanks, thank you, you can say something like, which one do you prefer? Or are you interested? Things like that. These are questions that can lead to conversations. It keeps your post alive, and the first reply on your post will determine how far it goes. That is why you have to reply every comment that you see on your post at that particular time. Now, I know somebody may want to ask this: what about a situation where there is no comment on my post at all? Now, this is what you should do. This is something I usually do then when I still had no engagement on my post. I will make sure that I'm the first to comment on my post without waiting for anybody. You don't have to feel irritated that, oh, nobody has commented on your post. Your comment could actually be what will make people start commenting, because sometimes people are just looking for a follow-up, like what can they start up with. So it's still a way of telling the algorithm, like, oh, this post is important, there's a comment on the post. The third thing you need to do immediately after your post goes live is pin or highlight a strong comment. That is why you also have to comment, because that is what you are going to pin. You can make up to like 3 comments or 5 or so, but you have to pin one. As at the time this video was being created, most of the pinned comment is just 1 comment you can pin at a time. This particular point is very powerful, but most people do not use it. You can use to pin further information about your product or service, whether it is benefits, it is testimonials, your account details, or the next thing they need to do. You can pin it on that comment. For example, you can say, send me a DM if you want this. This acts as a silent call to action. So if you don't guide attention, people will focus on the wrong thing. So you can use that particular pinned comment to guide your audience. Sometimes you can't actually put all the information that you need to put about your product or service in your post. You can come to the comment section and add it there. That way you can easily pin it for people to see. Now, one thing you need to know about the pinned comment is that it is prioritized. Everybody sees it. As long as even if you are coming next 10 years, you will see that pinned comment there as long as it is still pinned. Now, the next phase is the expansion phase. And the number one thing you need to do here is push your post. So don't just post, distribute it immediately. This is something that I personally do. When I make my post, I push it out. Now, how do you do this? You push your post by sharing it to your story. Like on Facebook, TikTok, you have story. You can share it to your TikTok story. Instagram, you also have story there as well. You can also send it to your WhatsApp by putting it on your WhatsApp status. You can also drop your post in groups like WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, or Telegram groups. So for example, you post on Instagram, you can immediately share it to your WhatsApp status. You can drop it in 2 to active groups and send it to 5 of your friends who might engage. And sometimes when I make posts on my WhatsApp status, some people who are close to me will actually share my status. So if you have those set of people in your life, you can actually send your post to them so that they can help you share on their WhatsApp group, their WhatsApp status, their Facebook or Instagram or any other social media platform that they are active on. So you don't have to wait for reach. You can create the reach yourself by making all this expansion. If you rely on only the algorithm, you might be limiting your reach because sometimes you may not even have comments on your post. So you have to do the expansion yourself. So the next thing you need to do in the expansion phase is engage outside your post. And this is where a lot of people miss it. You feel like when you've dropped your post, you have no business with any other person again. No. That moment you have dropped your post, that is when you should even engage more with other persons. This is what you should do. Comment on other people's posts. It is called social media for a reason. It is not just about you, it's about other persons as well. I see this thing as a vice versa thing. If you want comment on your post, you should also comment on other person's post. This way, when you start commenting, the algorithm sees that, oh, you are active. It pushes your own post as well. Now, like on Facebook, when the algorithm notices that you've commented on so and so person's post, it brings your post to their feed. That is how the algorithm works there. So if you are on Facebook and you need people to engage on your post, you have to engage on their posts. This way, the algorithm will naturally push your post to them. Conversation, where people are already engaging, you should join there as well. Reply in groups, where people are asking questions, try to engage. This will bring traffic back to your page. That's the algorithm for you. If you've been doing it all about you, now you have to change course and start engaging with other persons because this is what the algorithm looks after. Now, for example, you post about your business. Then you can go to other similar pages, comment on 5 to 10 related posts, reply to people asking questions in those comments. It is bringing attention back to your page. This is just an algorithm thing. The algorithm senses your activity and starts rewarding it. Even on TikTok, this also works. People who have been so active on TikTok know about this. The algorithm rewards activity. See, you don't have to wait for customers. You have to go to where they are already. Your customers are not just on your page, they are everywhere online. That is why it is very, very important for you to engage. Now, if you are struggling with what to post in the first place, like you don't even know what to post as a business owner, I have created something to help you. It is my 50 simple content ideas plus real life examples that helps you attract customers for your business. You can get it via the link in the description. Now, let's talk about the conversion phase. This is number 6. Start conversations from engagement. You don't have to wait for people to message you. You can start building conversations from there. Now, this is what you do. Check for people that have liked your posts or that have commented and send them a simple message. Some of them will say, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I am interested. How much is this? Start building conversations from there. Now, for example, you can send a simple message like, hi, I saw your comment on my post. Are you interested? Do you want this? We have 3 pieces left. Simple messages like this. This is where the money starts from. Because if you wait for people to come to you, you will lose them. Most of the people may not know how to start conversation in your DM, but you can help them start it. Most of the person may still be contemplating whether to buy or not, but the way you follow them up with conversations may actually make them buy. So if you want customers, don't just neglect people that comment on your post. Now, the next thing in the expansion phase is move interested people to DM. Your comment section is not where you close sales. Sales are being closed via your DMs. In your DMs, you can actually explain furthermore about your product or service. You can even send voice messages and videos. This way, you can guide the customers successfully and gain their trust. So you have to start guiding people to private conversations. For example, you can say, I have sent you a message, check your DM. You cannot reply there forever on your comment section. So now we're in the 4th phase, the closing phase. This is number 8. Respond to DMs like a seller, not a friend. When people message you, don't just answer. You have to guide them. That is why it is very important for you to push them to your DM. Like I said, you can send them voice messages. You can send them videos, pictures, proofs. Oh, I am a reseller. This place you have to be clear. This is how my product and services works. It will work for your skin. This is how long it takes for my product and service to arrive. Things like that. Lead the conversation. Ask them questions. This is how you gain their trust. So instead of you just saying it is 15,000 naira, you can say it is 15,000 naira. Would you like me to reserve one for you? When would you want to get it? When you ask questions, most times this set of people are forced to open up. They'll let you know, oh, this is my budget. They'll let you know if they want to get this now or later, if they're ready to buy or not, or what their fears. Oh, I'm scared that when I send this money, or probably I may not get what I ordered, or are you really selling the original, stuff like that. And you can make things clear for them. That is why you have to lead the conversation. The second thing in the closing phase, which is number 9, is follow up same day or next. See, this is where a lot of people miss it. We know that most times sales don't happen immediately. They could happen days later, weeks later, even months. Now, what do you have to do? You have to message them again because people forget. You can say, hi, just checking if you are still interested. Don't see it as I am being too pushy or I am doing too much. Because most people who don't respond or they go silent, it's not because they are not interested. They actually forgot. So following them up will make them to remember. And the last phase, which is the repost phase. Number 10, repost or reuse the post. After a few hours, push it again. It could be after 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. You have to push it out again. Because just like our last point, people might forget and not everyone will see your post. So you have to put it out again. Now, what do you do here? You can repost it in another format, like turning it into a reel or a carousel. You share it again, like on your story, on your status, on different platforms as well. For example, when let's say the first day you put out a video, day 2 you actually put out more like in a carousel format. Day 3 you can actually share more like a testimonial. This way, putting your post in different formats will even help those that have not seen your post before to see it, or those that missed it to see it, and even those that forgot to see it again. So when you post, don't just let your post die. You can revive it by reposting it. As long as you want to bag sales, it is very important that you post it out again. And also sometimes we have to see that post over and over before we even make buying decision. So if you allow the post die like that, you will lose sales. So in summary, after you post, here is what should happen. Stay active for a few minutes, pin a comment, reply fast and smart. Push it to other social media platform or medium like your groups or stories. Engage outside. This is not just about you. Engage with other persons. Start conversation. Don't just reply. Move people to DM. This is where you actually close your sales. And those messages well. You can send them proof. You can send voice message. You can send them videos, pictures. Follow up because people forget. Then push the post again because not everybody will have seen the post, and repetition is what will make people to buy. This is how you turn your content into customers. Everything I have explained is what I teach in depth inside my visible authority framework. This is where I show you the right kind of content to post to attract customers, how to position yourself that your customers take you seriously, and the right strategies to back sales consistently. Now let me ask you, after you post, what do you actually do? Comment post if you normally just post and leave it, or comment engage if you usually stay active. If this video helped you, make sure you check out these videos here. I'm sure they're going to help you turn your views into paying customers and also show you places to post to get customers online. I am Abasi and I care about how your brand is being perceived. If you want more of this kind of video, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.